What's going on, guys? Sorry to just to jump in for a second. This is actually after tournament day. The video you're about to watch was filmed on Thursday. It's Saturday now. Um, I wish I would have filmed it more today, even though it was a tournament, so I wasn't going to be able to. But they did some things to that course that you're about to watch. They now have actual you can see where all the OB is. It's not just written on 4x4. They've got really, really nice, placards for OB and everything. Drop zones are now marked completely. Islands are marked completely. It looks even better than it did in this video. This is a course I'll be playing a lot. But we're going to get into that video. I just wanted to bring that out. The course looks a little bit different now. The people that put this together, the Gas League, put even more work into it. It's becoming an awesome course. But anyway, guys, enjoy this video. What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to this video. We are at the newest course in Grand Rapids, Ohio. The only course. And this is Mary Jane Thurston. This course just opened up maybe a month ago, and everything's secured. They have their first tournament this weekend. It is the club champion for the club that put it together. I'm part of that club, and so I'm going to definitely be playing in it this Saturday. I'm going to show you guys some of the holes. I won't be able to show you shots because I didn't bring my tripod. I thought I was going to be playing with some of my buddies. They ended up having to cancel. They're not in the tournament, and I am, so I definitely have to practice this course. This is a very, very fun course. Yes, it does have the only real critique you're going to hear me talk about is there needs to be a little bit of cleanup. However, if you are in Grand Rapids or anywhere close to Grand Rapids, Ohio, I think this is definitely a course that you want to look at. There's pretty much a shot for everything. There's lefty lines, there's righty lines, there's lefty forehand, righty forehands. There's kind of a mix of everything on this course, and I very much like it. So, we're going to get into it, though. Alright, so enjoy this. Alright, guys, I had to show hole one. Now, the one thing with this course, they don't really have T signs that much. As it is so new, but they do tell you where OB is. It's basically that white line you might be able to see. And it's basically tucked. You might be able to see it through these two trees right here. Right there. This is actually a little bit more wind than I'm used to, but we're going to see how I can do. I'll let you guys know at the end around what I shoot and what I kind of got in between the whole previews. Alright, so this hole is lined with OB, so technically you're supposed to go down through here. The basket is right over here. And to be honest with you, you can take that route. I, being lefty, take the wide route and let it come in with a felon or something really stable. It's 246 feet, but it's 246 feet to carry because of that OB line. So you do have to at least get 240 feet maybe. Otherwise you're OB. So we're going to see what I can do here. I parred the last one. So this is the first hole that has a Mando right through here, so you cannot go this wide route. There is OB as well. You got to kind of go through this opening. It is 256 feet. I personally think it plays a little bit longer than that. I pretty much just chuck a fairway through here, like a Maverick or something. That being said, I birdied the last hole. But if you guys cannot see, the basket is right up there. So that's the basket. Let's see what I do here. Alright, part that last one. This one is 423 feet. I cannot reach this basket. A lot of righties will take this right line through here. I like to take it through here and hit the road. But it is up just right over there. You can probably see it with that tree. Now, there is water, basically. If you get over here, there is some water. So, We're going to see how it goes, especially because I did not warm up before this video, so I'm still a little stiff. Throw's not feeling 100% great, but let's see if we can at least get a par here. Straight down this here, skip off the road, up into that area. Well, took a bogey on that last hole with a 5. Went OB, hit a tree. This is 211. It's off to the right. You guys probably cannot see it. But it's over to the right, kind of over into that area. So basically, there is really no way to this basket. In all honesty, I'm going to throw a Sky God here and try to get into one of those openings of those trees, but there's really no real way in yet. At least not the one that I've found. I could throw a zone as well, but I think we're going to go with the Sky God today. Alright, so the basket is up in there. There's a little bit of a clearing. It's 193 feet downhill. All that's OB, so you want something to make sure it gets this way. I throw a Justice roughly or a zone. I've thought of throwing a Malta or a Felon just for the skip, but we're going to play it safe because I bogeyed that last hole. Hit a tree, threw it a little too far, and missed a putt. Hit the chain, so let's go see. So I got a par on that. Because I got into some spider webs. I went a little bit long. There is a back way, but you got to get into some spider webs and stuff. This one, it's basically a little bit right of that tree. So it's basically go through this gap and have something hyzer out. It is 176 feet. I generally throw a Justice or zone. I think today I'm going to throw an Agent and see if that gets a little bit better. Prop it up in a little bit more hyzer, but it's somewhere in there. You can't really see it. So got a par there. Just didn't get through everything. This hole, it kind of does an S shape. I have not figured out how to play this hole. The one thing I will say is if you can get into that clearing right over there, you'll have about a 30-foot putt roughly. It's 186 feet. 85 feet, sorry. And yeah, if you can just get through in here and land right up in there, you're pretty good. As a righty, there's probably a flex shot. There is also probably a tilt shot. I have a tilt in my bag. I just don't trust it yet to throw this shot. But if I throw a forehand here and let it come back, that'd probably be a good shot. Here I'm really just looking for 3, but we'll see. So this hole. This does not have a distance on it that I know of. It is 400 and some feet. Actually, give me a second, guys. It's 500 feet. I knew it's far. So basically, all you're trying to do is get around this corner, and then it goes sharp right. And then it goes straight. So it's basically a hook. It goes out this way, comes through, and then just keeps going. I have not figured out how to get out of this yet. I think I'm going to throw a Felon. Hopefully get some skip over to the side that I want. But I don't know yet. So we're going to try it. This is 157 feet. I double bogeyed that last one, by the way. I told you it was a hard hole. I'm 4 over right now. 157 feet right through. This is one of the easier holes. This is one of the must gets, so we're gonna try to must get it. I need a few, so here we go. And the good part is the really hard part of the course was that hole and the few holes before that. The rest are difficult, but not as bad. So this one, like I said, 157 feet straight through. We got a bogey there. Hit first available. This one's 182 feet. It plays way over this way. So it is a little longer than 182 feet in my opinion. I did actually lose a disc last time I played here. I think I'm gonna go through the straight route. I've been taking this left side over here, and that's how I lost my disc. So I think I'm just gonna throw a putter up in here and try to go for 3, especially right now being 5 over. Wow, this is a hard course, but there's no reason I should be 5 over. I play again today, a little later today with a buddy. Hopefully I can shoot a little bit better, but for this video, 5 over. Gonna try to probably take a Sky God through that straight route right through here. Okay. Alright guys, 300 feet. It's basically on the other side of that shed. It's a nice lefty hole, just a hyzer for lefties. However, it is on top of a hill, so you do have to land it on top of a hill. If you land it on edge, it'll just roll down. This is where I might be able to get a few strokes back, maybe. Depending on how I play these next few holes. So let's hope I can get somewhere close to even. I don't think I can get to even, which was my goal, but I might be able to get close. So let's see. All right, hole 13. It's on the other side of that tree. 293. It's a hard get. I haven't gotten it yet. I've thought of throwing roller here, but this low ceiling makes it really hard to do. I'm gonna throw a Hades probably on this left side of this tree and hope it comes back. It's the only thing I can think of. So here we go. All right, guys. Hole 14, 354 feet. It's off to this left side. I don't know if you can see it because of the trees. I can't see it. I do know where it is. So it's not this basket over here. It's this basket over this way. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think so, but it's basically in this general area. I throw a roller on this hole. So we'll see. I did bogey that because I threw it in the ground. I don't know. Just throw's not on today, so here we go, though. Hole 14. Alright, so bogeyed that because I can't putt. I'm trying to stay positive, guys, but there is the next hole. 208 feet. I'm really glad that I didn't bring my camcorder so you guys can see how bad I'm playing, but I take this wide route out here. There is no Mando, so I take this wide route out here by that tree. However, I have seen someone pretty much hit the basket going this straight route. It was actually really cool. Through a really flippy disc. I'm gonna take a Sky God and kind of go wide and see if I can land somewhere close. I have been the last few times I've played this, so let's see. So something I forgot to mention, because I actually forgot, is if you don't make it far enough, if you go the wide route, there is this OB from like hole 1 that is still OB here. So you have to make it past this right here. So really, this is the shot most people want to take. I like the wide route just because I'm lefty and it's more open, but I have to make sure I throw something far enough to get past these stakes. I forgot to mention that in my whole breakdown because I completely forgot about it till I got up here. But yeah. So hole 16 is 207 feet straight through. There is some wind now. Should be fun. But these are the holes I ace run. The hole before this one, 17 and 18. Now I did 3 the last hole. I shanked my drive a little bit, but this hole right here, 207, too good not to go for it. So we're gonna go for it with Sky God. Hole 17, if I walk off the pad just a little bit, it's 202 feet. You should be able to see it right there. Another birdie look. I missed the other one. I threw it a little short. I don't know what's up with my throw today, but you know what? We're here having fun, and I really, really like this course. I want to bring as much exposure to this course as possible, but it's right there. We're going to ace run it again with Sky God. Alright guys, so this is right by that sign. It's probably about 25 feet past that sign. It says it's 260. I don't think it is because I can throw a mid-range that far and normally I can't. I'm going to throw an overstable mid-range to this left side of this tree and hopefully come in. Yeah, I don't think it's 260, but I don't know for sure. I know I've outthrown it with a mid-range or come pretty close. And I don't generally throw a mid-range that far. So we're going to wait and see. I've got a Malta, like I said, out to this left side and let it kind of come in. I might even turn it over a little bit, let the Malta work back in. But we're going to see how hole 18 goes. Alrighty guys, done with 18. 6 over. I think 1 over was my best score here. I know I can shoot better. Waiting for a buddy of mine, so I'm sitting down for a little bit. And to give you my thoughts on this course. This course, very technical, very fun. Definitely needs to mature a little bit. I have a hard time saying this, but I think a few of the holes, they need to make the fairways a little bit bigger, or maybe move the pins where it's actually accessible. In my opinion, there's only really 2 holes I can think of that need this. It's that 211-foot hole where I just don't see a line. There's an inside line, but there's no real way to the basket. I've tried the going over the tree, or going left side of the tree. I've tried forehand. I don't see a lefty or a righty play, and I've never seen anyone actually get to the basket for that par 3. So that one, I have a hard time saying that because it's just a technical shot, and maybe it's just a 3. You know, maybe it's just one of those holes where, yes, it's reachable, but you're going to have to settle for a 3. So there's that. And then the hole after that, where there's a whole bunch of trees and it's an S line, and there's really no line. I know I had one guy who said there was a line, and then he tried it and he missed it. So again, I've never seen anyone get through that that gap. So maybe open that up a little bit, maybe, but not enough to take away the technicality of the shot. So that's where it's kind of hard for me. Hole 12, I wish they have I didn't show you guys, but hole 12, where it's at, they have a clearing past that. I know they talked about it last year, possibly making that, making it a par 4, cutting down a little bit of the brush, because there is a really, really small window, or even leaving it that small window and making it a par 4. I think that would be a monster of a hole. That would be so much fun. I'm glad that's not a hole, because it's a really hard hole. But if they were to kind of add in any more to this, I think that would be something really cool to do. And hole 4, I believe, hole 4, the 460-foot par 4. I know it has OB on both sides and water. I would personally like to make that a 3. Now, I don't throw a 460, but again, maybe it's just a hole where you go for 3, your par, and not a birdie. I don't really like courses that, make it where it's an easy par. I like to have to struggle for my par, so maybe I have to throw a shot and an upshot to par it. If you go to certain places, anything under 600 feet is a par 3. So I guess if I want to be critical, those are the only things I can change on, or I would recommend, or even say to change on this course. That said, Gas Disc Golf, they did an amazing job on this course. They made an amazing course. This course is so much fun. It's about 25 minutes from where I live, and it's a course I will be coming to probably more than any other course, just because the technicality of it, just because it'll make me throw shots, which will make me better out on other courses. So if you are in Grand Rapids, Ohio, definitely give this course a chance. Definitely give this course a shot. I know they're still working on it. They're supposed to have T signs and things like that. I cannot wait until it gets all together. And I cannot wait for this weekend for this tournament. So that's my thoughts, guys. Like I said, great course. Looks like I have a little bit more time. My buddy just said 3:30. I'm all good with that. Gives me more time to stretch out. My back started to tighten up a little bit. I think I hurt my back at work again, because I don't know how to, not hurt myself at work, because I try to go fast and help where I can, and sometimes that kind of puts a wrench into things. But it is what it is. So I'm going to stretch out, get ready for this round, and hopefully I play a little bit better. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed it.